For years, auto sales marketing has relied on female models with very little clothes to draw the attention of men, not only here in the United States, but also around the world. They have been a staple at China's big auto shows, as much of a draw as the latest car models themselves. This year is different though. The organizers of the Shanghai Auto Show have banned promo girls from the show following a government crackdown enforcing the rules on exhibitors to cover up their hostess's nick.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there are still beautiful women in the show, but they have to be dressed in what is called business smart attire. Yeah. They need to be stop-call models, and they need to be called brand ambassadors to curb down objectification and any possible moral distractions that these promo girls with little clothes can bring to the show. Are you sad?
I don't know. You know how I feel about that. That's. I don't know. That's part of the fun of auto shows, isn't it? What are they going to do now? I mean, is everyone just going to be wearing those female suit Hillary Clinton things?
You know what? Joey Singh, that it's owner of a model agency, said exactly that. There are better ways to deal with skimpily dressed women than banning them, like regulating the necklines. He thinks that this is just a fad, that the government is trying to make a point, but in the meantime, some companies, like Audi, decided to hire some robots to do this job. And instead of girls unveiling the cars and giving information, they have different type of robots talking about this. Are they trying to take another precious human job?
I don't know. I think, okay, I'm not going to jump and say that these robots are stealing these showgirls' jobs, but I mean, I think that is definitely, because this is just the beginning. We're seeing more and more robotic integration into everyday life. This is just the beginning. This is just one place. We see it all over the place. From checking out at CVS, you have those no cashier people check out things. It's a robot, which takes 10 times longer. Yeah. How many bags? But yeah. I don't know. It's cool. It's interesting. I don't know why they're waiting till now. What, all of a sudden it was just too sexy for them?
Well, here's the thing.
This has been a tradition for years.
There's been going on, there's been this attitude from officials in China to start curving down on anything sexy. Not too long ago, back in January to be precise, there was this uproar in the internet in China because they decided to clean up a very popular TV series of any footage with human cleavages.
Right. So
there's an attitude from the government to try to bring this morality to the community. But now that they did this curve down on the models, also the internet kind of got angry, and there was a lot of activity in the China social networks about the situation, saying that it's kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, we are seeing that we're going into this situation where what is politically correct? Do we on one end decide that there are certain jobs that are better suited for robots that don't have any judgment, or it's okay that we continue with maybe beginning of the century practices from last century of using objectifying women and using an objectifying women to be able to sell a product? At the end of it is that, do we need to still use a woman as an object or an object as an object to sell this?
Okay, that's a good point, because these car shows, they're all about showcasing new things,
exactly.
Right? That are pushing the limits, the boundaries of technology. So maybe now that showgirls will be replaced with robots, that kind of might push this whole separate kind of thing about trying to get that coolest, latest robot, and that might actually push the robotics
industry
itself.
Instead of pushing the envelope to seeing who wears the less clothes on the promo girls in the stand, who brings the
You changed my mind. I'm kind of for it now.
Well, we want to know if you are also for it, or you want to see those promo girls back on the show floors of the auto shows. Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the Lip TV 2.